and come
So
enjoy it.
we're live now on YouTube, and I'm gonna introduce myself. Oh, please go away. This pop up. Okay. I'll introduce myself. My name is Pamela. I think I know most of you here today, and I think I'm 21. Yeah, I'm 21 years old. I live in São
You've
Paulo.
forgotten?
Sometimes I forgot. It's hard to remember your age,
Uh,
you know. It's so hard. But
because you feel still
Hmm?
young, that's why.
yeah, I think I am 21, and let me think what I can say. Okay, I can't paint my nails. Like, I'm terrible doing almost everything that needs something manual. I'm terrible, so I can't paint my nails. And okay, that's it. So we don't have many people today, so I think we can stay in this room, and we're going to talk about science and history. Weird, right? So who
Mhm.
wants to start to the introductions?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me be the first. Can I?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Gunela Ahmadova. I'm from Azerbaijan. I live in Göyçay. It's the name of the city. And I'm 37. I don't think, just directly say. And then I'm an English teacher at the secondary school. Though there is no school, but I'm still an English teacher. Then I love music. I love history. I love geography, such subjects I love the best. So go on. And I'd like to say that my hobby is to sing interesting songs. And I'd like to travel. Just my dream is to travel to Italy, and the second to Brazil. And I'm sorry, just I'd like to ask you. I've forgotten to ask in TNT chat. So, how's the weather? What happened in Brazil? There was a terrible storm, they say. I watched news and and was very sad. Either
Well,
okay?
I am, because I don't live in the south, but I don't know what's going on with the weather. Is someone here from the south of the country?
I am.
Yeah, how's the weather there?
Well, the day before yesterday, when it started the rain, well, it was kind of scary because in the beginning of the day was sunny, but out of nowhere it started to rain, and since that day, the weather is very rainy and cloudy. You know.
Yeah.
But there was a terrible storm.
Okay, so now we have
God
more.
bless you.
Yeah, now we have more people, so I think I will put you in the breakout rooms. We have the questions on the chat. Please copy. Then I will broadcast them too, but copy, okay? Some of you guys will stay here with me. And when you others that don't stay here with me, go to the breakout room, please choose a leader to make the questions and help everybody speak.
Okay.
Okay, so I will make the breakout rooms. Give me a few seconds, please. Okay, this works. Okay, this will not happen. You are staying here with me. Nice. So we will open the rooms now. And did you copy the questions? Yeah? Okay, nice.
Okay.
So if you don't know how to go to the breakout rooms, just click the breakout room icon or accept the invitation, okay? Thank you, guys. Who is staying here with me? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Anna, you are here with me. Claver, Julia, Natalie, Philip, and Serena, and Heitor. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Another fun.
Hello.
Who is this fun?
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
So let's start with the introductions, okay? Who is the next?
Serena and Heitor.
Why?
Why? Okay.
Go.
Because just a suggestion.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I see. So, my name is Heitor. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Batatais, São Paulo, but I'm living in Uberlândia, Minas Gerais. I'm a scientist, so I'm a biotechnologist, and now I'm mastering in genetics and biochemistry. I like to dance. I like to cooking. I like to watching movie series. I don't know.
To bother me.
Yeah, it's a kind of thing I like too much. And you.
Oh, so my name is Serena. I'm also a biotechnologist. I'm also have 24. No, I have 23.
Okay.
Heitor always make me
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make me say my age wrong.
Oh, the lady. I know.
I'm also a student, master student of genetics and biochemistry, and a musician. So
Nice.
that's it.
That's great. Natalie, you're new, at least in my TNT. Hello.
Can you hear me?
So.
Okay, so I'm Natalie. I'm from Garanhuns, but I'm living in Recife. I'm a PhD student and I work with bacterial resistance. I like to walk and have some drinks.
Sorry, what do you do? I couldn't hear.
Oh, I'm a PhD student.
What is that?
You know, like the doctoral student.
PhD?
Yeah.
PhD student. Right?
Post-graduation?
Yes, what you do after your master's.
Oh, okay.
Next level.
Nice.
For example, I am a PH. I just need the D.
Nice. Okay. Anna, your turn.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello.
I'm Anna. I'm 24, and I'm from Indaiatuba, next to Campinas, in the state of São Paulo. And, well, I'm a student trying to get my diploma. I don't know how to say diploma, but trying to graduate. And I'm studying food engineering, and that's me. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you, Anna. I like Indaiatuba. It's a beautiful city.
Where are you from?
Now I live in São Paulo, but I used to live in Itupeva. Do you know Itupeva?
Okay. Yeah. It's a great city.
Yeah, it's a small one. Very small. Okay. We don't even have movie theater there. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Weird city.
But you have a great restaurant.
Yeah, great food, and it's not very expensive. So, Sophia.
Why are you stained?
Sophia?
My name is 14. Hi, are you listening to me?
Now I am.
Okay, I'm having some connection problems because of the storm and that kind of thing. Okay, my name is Sophia. I'm 14. I'm from Curitiba, Paraná. I'm a student, 9th grade, and well, I like to read, to play the guitar, and play soccer.
Nice. Thank you, Sophia. Jeff.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing, Jeff? I see trees. Hmm?
I'm out of my house on the street of the condominium.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Did you see that, baby?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I saw that. I saw that.
Yes. Did you
I
see
finally met your son.
I believe my internet is broken.
Hi, love. Do you want to introduce yourself? Jeff?
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
We're trying hard.
So I'm Jefferson. I'm 34. I'm living in Maracanã, Ceará. I'm married and I have a son, this son. And I work with IT, and I have a big dream. I want to live in Canada, and I'm here to improve my English to try to live in Canada. That's
Nice.
it.
Thank you, Jeff.
My boy, don't stop it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, Julia, are you here? No, she's not. Carla?
Yes, I am. Yes,
okay.
I am. It's just
Hello.
because I'm on mobile phone. So I'm Julia. I'm 57. I'm an accountant, and I don't have a bucket list anymore.
Have you already
Does
kicked it?
anybody? Do you guys know what a bucket list is, right? A bucket list is everything you want to do in your life before you die. I have
kicked your
accomplished
bucket before?
everything. Sorry?
Have you kicked your bucket before?
Yes. Now I'm not alive anymore. It's just a spirit.
Yes, I have it.
Bye, Dick. Stop it, Dick. It's your turn now.
Pamela does that. I'm just folding my clothes.
Okay, we have another pen here. Hello.
Hello. Hi, guys.
What's her
Good
name?
evening. Pamela.
Oh, hello. Twins. Okay, so
Pamela. What?
Tell me a little about yourself, please.
Okay, right. My name is Pamela. I'm talking to you from Maringá, Paraná. I'm a designer and I work in a university. I'm 37 years old. I'm married and I like read books, study, and watching movies. It's just for all.
Thank you. Carla.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have known some of you. It's just third time that I'm here. Especially, I know Ana Caroline. Hi, Ana Caroline.
My friend. Hey, Carla.
We studied together. We are friends too. I'm a food engineer too, and I live in Campinas. That's that's me.
Thank you, Carla. Now, Dick.
That's me.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Dick. I'm 38. I'm
38.
an English teacher, a web designer, and a graphic designer, and some other things. I live in Brasilia, and I'm here to help you to practice your English and also practice my English. So this is it.
Thank you, Dick.
You're welcome.
Now, Philip. We don't know you yet, but please.
Okay, I'm Philip. I'm graduated. I graduated in computer science field. I quit to teach English, but I'm not an English teacher. I'm 32 years old, and I'm here not because of English, because I hate English. I'm here because of people. So I love people, and English is my excuse. Okay, that's why I am learning French and Spanish on TNT. So this is me.
Thank you, Philip. Okay, so let's start now. The first question is, do you think science is important? Why?
All right.
I
Science?
think Heitor should start.
Really?
Really? Why? I don't know.
Why is that?
Why, guys? For me, science is like the basics to construct a society. The basic to involve, I don't know, improve the society indeed. So it's important, yes, not only important, but necessary, I think. And is for me love of my life, yeah, it's like kind of that. So for me it's important too. And I don't know how to say this because this base about science, it's not all the technology and all these new things, you know. Either the oldest things you need to search and use your knowledge to create other things, to create I don't know, how can I say roda? Wheel, yeah, like wheel. It's other things, you know, not about this technology we have today. It's about all the types of technologies like that. For me,
Wheel.
for me. Wheel, yeah. And for you, yep.
Oh, if I think science is important, yes. Yes, because
Of course.
of course, I am a scientist.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a deeper answer of that. But the reason I think it's important is because help us to understand stuff in a logical way. So not only to develop things, but to comprehend things. And I'm not only talking about science we do in a lab. I'm talking about all kind of science because all of this is important. That's it.
Thank you. Sophia, is science important? Remember, you have two
Okay,
science
so
here with you.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I don't know. No, okay. But at my point of view, science is really important, not just to develop new things, but to understand what we have and how the things works. Because when you want to have the acquisition of something, you have to understand. So I think it's something really important.
Thank you. Anna.
Yeah, of course. I think science is really important. And I think science is in everything we do. So when we try some, I don't know, new food in the kitchen, we try some hypotheses. And we made a choice based on the best result we had. So this is kind of a science too. Everything we do is a science. It's a science method, even if we don't call it this way. Understand? So that's it. I think is essentially.
Thank you, Anna. And Natalie.
I think Heitor said the things that I was going to say, like science is important. It is in everything we use.
Thank you. Philip?
Yes, I'm here, ready.
So?
Your call. Your call.
Is science important?
Oh man, I think science is one of the most important things we have, because it's not just about science itself, but the curiosity we have to go through and move on into things, to discover, figure out, find out, or whatever phrasal verbs we have to explain this. I think science is the way for us to enlighten ourselves in order to discover ourselves, discover others, and how things work. So English is a science. Communication is a science. Cooking is science. So everything is science. Love is science.
Love is rocket science.
Science is important, right, Heitor? Love isn't science?
It's not.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Jeff. Jeff. Is science important?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So science is very important for many things. I agree with Felipe, and science is important to discover many ways to solve disease, to solve the problems that our community has, like urban problems, society problems, food problems. So I believe, I believe sim. I believe yes, the science is very important.
Thank you. Julia.
Yes, darling. Yes, it is. Science is an investigation, and it is the engine of prosperity in all terms.
Thank you. Dick?
Amy.
Hello.
Science. If science is important, I guess everything is science, because science is that voice behind your ear, whispering things that you don't know and pushing you forward toward discovering new stuff. Science is the mother of all things, you know. Even for religion, to start a religion, you need to start from science. So you need to believe in something, but first you need to understand the science of that belief. So science is important. Is science important? Oh, yes, it is, baby.
Thank you. Carla?
I agree with you. Science is important. Of course, it is important because it gives us light about life, about everything we want to know. The science is there to explain, to help, to give us, um, yes, a light.
Thank you. Ben?
I, of course, I think science is important because, in my opinion, science helps us or basic help to our basic human needs and improve your lives. And mostly in this time we are living, the science is very important to looking for or finding, I don't know exactly, the solution for the virus we are living in this moment. So I think I agree with all you, and it's very important, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my turn. I don't think life would be possible without science. You know, this is like paramount. There is no society that stays alive together without science. So that's my opinion. Okay. It's great that everybody here believes in science, because now we have a very polemic question. Why there is still people who believe in anti-vaccine movements and that the earth is flat? Because, I mean, you all believe in science, so what happened? Who wants to start?
Oh, I can start.
Okay.
I can start. Okay. Why some people does not believe in vaccines, and so why does people believe in in a flat Earth, which is, you know, preposterous. You know, it's something completely out of their minds. It's because they believe. That's the only explanation. The real explanation is because they believe. Science is not about belief. It starts about believing on something, but you go forward looking for answers. You make tests, you make experiences and everything. So after all those processes, you get results, and you take all those results and put those results on serious and several tests to prove that that thing is not a belief, that thing is a fact. Based on a lot of explanation, a lot of experiences, a lot of answers, when you stop believing and you start knowing things, this is, you know, the importance of science. This is the thing. So those people, they believe in something, but if you ask them to prove their beliefs, they can't. They refuse. They start, you know, making a mess on this, trying to refute their beliefs on that. And the only thing that needs nothing to happen, it's belief.
Thank you, Dick.
I want to answer
Ben.
that.
Okay, so Serena.
Here we go. So,
Keep going.
I think there is another aspect of this question that I was talking earlier with Phil about that sometimes knowledge has some I don't know how to say that in English, but barreiras de conhecimento. And not,
Frontiers.
yes, yeah. And not everyone has enough information about stuffs. A good example for that is when has the movement anti-vaccine, and they used to say that vaccine cause autism, and this is a fake. This is not true. But this kind of person has a specific name for this kind of behavior when they believe something and when they see a near example in their lives, like, oh, the son of my neighbor, the son of my cousin was vaccinated and he has autism, and take this as a fact. And this starts to become a true, and this person starts to share this. It doesn't matter how much you try to explain and show scientific evidence, he is still saying, oh, but the son of my cousin was vaccinated and he has autism. So vaccines causes autism. There's a specific name for this, but I don't remember now. And this is very dangerous because, okay, it's something that happened, but it's not related. But they don't understand that, and it's complicated. That's why they believe some crazy stuffs like that. So that's a good explanation in my point of view, I think.
Yeah. I agree, not to compliment.
Nope.
No? Okay. Thank you, guy. Girl and guy. So let me see. Anna. Why?
I have nothing to say after what Serena says. I completely believe in what she said, and that's a lack of knowledge. So when, how can I explain? When someone wants to believe in something, it's exactly what Serena said. She chose to face just a side of the history, understand? So, oh, I believe that that person sent, I don't know, made a mess of something, with something. And no matter how you try to explain, no, it was a fake news, it was a bullshit, I don't know. The person says, no, but I saw in my Facebook that and you say, no, but there's a, how can I say, revista?
Magazine.
But not a journal, like a magazine of science. There's a science magazine that proves the opposite of this hypothesis. And a person doesn't know this magazine, doesn't know any kind of scientist methods, and just don't believe in what you're saying. So it's hard to explain with to someone who does not want to believe. That's it.
Thank you, Anna. Sophia.
Okay, so I kind of agree with all of you guys, and about the example that the neighborhood like listen from someone that the vaccine didn't work. It's a type of fallacy, but I don't know the type. So yeah, it's something really bad. But I also think that the humankind always want to contest the things, even with proofs, but we always want this. And if we didn't see this in front of us, we don't believe. So it's something difficult to change the other's mind. So yeah, it's really difficult, as Anna said.
Thank you. Natalie?
I agree with you guys, and I also think that it's not just lack of knowledge, but that is some people that just do it for the bad, like they know that the science is doing something right, and they just want to, how can I say, to cause like chaos, and they start to trying to repeat science, just like like oh, the Chinese just made the virus to get money from the other countries. I think that is also this kind of person.
Thank you. Jeff?
So I agree. Who and I don't believe that the people will believe in these cases and the anti-vaccine and the flat earth. I believe that the people want to show yourself, wants to appear for the other people, for the newspaper. I don't believe that the people, that kind of people, believe in this in both situation. This is a how Dick said. This is fact. So if you think a little, if the Earth were flat, so someone should have to follow the border of Earth. So I agree with you. This is fake. This is science, and the people don't believe this. I think that's it.
Thank you, Jeff. And Phil?
What was the question again?
Let me check. Why there is still people who believe in linked vaccine movements and that the earth is flat?
Just because it's easy to believe in those things.
It is laziness.
Like, it's way more easier to believe that vaccine doesn't help and that the earth is flat, because it's like it has I believe it has started with just one person telling something, and then it started to spread, and like in these situations people don't believe in studies. They are not touchable, they are not concrete. If you have just like a paper with 200 pages, it's not concrete. People don't want to waste or to spend time reading, acquiring your knowledge. They just want things fast enough. So we don't want to cook, we don't want to walk or run, we don't want to think. We want things fast. We want to call Uber because it's easier, it's faster. We want to order food on iFood because it's easier, faster. I don't care about what's around me. I just care about myself. It's selfishness. People are selfish. People don't care about each other. They care about themselves. And it's easier to believe that it doesn't work, it's not that way, because I'm just thinking about myself. What is important to me? It's important to me to believe that the earth is flat. So I'm gonna believe on that. So I think it starts with, there's a lack of communication between science and real people, especially those who don't have access to things, to information. So we need, like, I'm not telling that, oh, science, it's not important. It's really important. It's the most important thing. But we need to work out to make it easier for people to have access. So English is a barrier. English is a wall. Let's break down the walls and build bridges. TNT is a bridge. That's why there is a 2 T's and we have an N. So we have a bridge. TNT is a bridge. It's not a wall. So English, it doesn't need to be a wall for people. It needs to be bridges. It needs to connect people. So what we're doing here is science in a practical way, you know? So we are building bridges. So we need to build bridges to avoid people to believe on flat earth, you know?
I agree with you. I think this is a great point because in science we are sometimes we get that idea of oh, we have just to write paper, publish your paper, write. But you're right. You say that we need to put science in a practical matter, not just publishing paper.
I would like to add that I remember the term I was trying to remember. So when I was talking about the idea that people who has and I give the autism example, I was referring about unconscious bias. And in this category, this kind of profile is what we call confirmation bias. When someone uses a near example to validate a wrong idea that he created. So that's why the people turns out a truly believer of something because he used a closer example to validate your argument. But it's very dangerous and to for you guys who doesn't understand bias, it's like a tendency to believe in something. So unconscious bias is something that we will believe without notice. We have the tendency of believing that without notice. Someone says master psychology, yes, something like that.
Carla.
Oh, again, I agree with you. And I think that it happens maybe because science is not too easy to understand, especially if you have never learned it before. For example, statistics are difficult to understand for who doesn't know math very well. In my opinion, science should be more accessible. Accessible. I don't know the correct word, but because like I can understand some points because I've learned it a lot. So we have to understand that some people don't have the same opportunities than us, and it makes difference when they follow some points of view different from us, especially in cases where science is doubt. I don't know.
Thank you, Carla. Ben?
Hi, I was just about to say the same that Serena and Anna. I agree that nowadays we have a lot of information and fake news, and the internet helps to create these movements. I think the communication has power, and we can see this in all our history human. So it's off.
Thank you. Julia? Julia?
Yes, darling. I've had a problem. So sorry. Just
Her microphone is really, really low. You sure can't hear you? I think you have an issue, maybe.
Okay, let me talk then.
She's up for a ride.
I don't know why people believe in this kind of things. I understand that
science
Can you
is
hear
not.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I was saying is we have different levels of consciousness. Definitely, that kind of movement could undermine all the science effort. But that questions remind me one book that I read, guys, in 1982. Settle is the Lord. Is a book from Einstein. Can you imagine a guy as Einstein try to prove a theory of relativity and the things that or people that have been trying, he was only recognized years that he has learned that brilliant theory. So it is really difficult to say why people is still act like this. It might be lack of knowledge, lack of consciousness. It's a very generalized question. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Julia. The name of the book. They're asking for the name. Julia.
Settle is the Lord. In Portuguese, I think is sutil é o Senhor.
Thank you. Okay, so I will bring the others back here.
Only to compliment. To make science easier, that's a lot of competitions and worldwide and national to bring researchers and scientists to explain their research and explain the scientific thing deeply hard, the simple ways you can, you know.
I think we use an accessible language.
In accessible, yeah, the accessible language, a joke or a theater, I don't know. It's a lot of competitions like that to bring science to all the people. And this is like, have a lot of social media about that to publishing the scientists, the way of scientists, and trying to get into more people. It's for me, it's more important. This competition, it's really fun. I think know it, Star Lab, but you can search about it. But it's really good. It's really good.
I was mentioning with Phil before that one of the things I want to do as a project and I work with is popularization of science. That exactly what Heitor is saying, makes science more accessible. So speaking for myself, that I put myself available for you guys and everything that is in my field. I'm happy to talk about it. You can call me in private.
Yeah, me too, totally.
Thank you. Okay, so welcome back, others. Hello. We are still going to discuss, but do you know the participants screen where you can say yes, no, and that stuff? Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
if you think that history is important, just say yes. If you don't, say no. So yes, we have 3 yeses. Natalie, Anna. Does anyone here think that is not important? No? Okay.
Stella. Who is Stella? Who is Stella here?
Only Bolsonaro think that. This...
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't get us started, buddy, please.
Ana Clara, tell me, why do you think that history is important?
We are talking about history is important because we can see the past to try don't make mistakes now, so we can learn with the past. So for me, it's the most important thing about history.
Thank you. Now, is vaccine a personal choice? Say yes if you think that is a personal choice. Say no if you don't think it's a personal choice.
So there are two choices.
Yes,
Personal choice and
if personal choice, you say yes. Not a
yes.
personal choice, no. Okay, we have some yeses and we have some not. Let me see who said yes, because I wanna ask why. Okay, Jardel, why do you think vaccine is a personal choice?
I can say both of them.
I think that is a personal choice because I don't believe that someone can obligate or people to vaccine. I think that the people can have the personal choice, and to I don't know how can I say arcar. They have to
be accounted for.
See the problems too.
Oh, can I disagree a little bit?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, when you are protecting yourself, you protect the others, like the mask. If you don't use the mask, the others protect you and you spit everywhere. It's not an obligation, but I think that people could take a vaccine to protect everybody. Okay?
Is Dick here?
Okay.
He knows everything.
I think that with vaccine it's a little different because if someone can take the vaccine, they will be protected, and the
maybe when they discover
different.
maybe when they discover the vaccine against coronavirus, well, people maybe don't believe this vaccine and don't take it. But if they get sick, they look for a hospital and the government had to care of these people. I think that is not correct. I think that everybody should take the vaccine.
Trick question, huh?
Okay.
This is a big discussion,
To
right,
be
guys?
clear, if you have a vaccine to COVID, I will take it.
But when you talk about vaccine, you have to keep something in your mind. You don't have to think only about yourself. You have to think about everyone.
Because you have, if there is just one person that has the virus or anything like that and doesn't take the vaccine, it's going to be like we won't finish this, this war.
Well, think about yellow fever. We thought this thing was over, and now it's coming back again. I mean, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can think in both ways. You can think, okay, if I don't take the vaccine, I will infect the others. But also, the government can abrogate. I don't know. How can I say this word? Like, he can take you from your home and say, okay, come here. I will make you
Obligate.
the immunization. Okay, I don't know. So this is tricky,
maybe
and
oblige.
I can understand both sides, but I think that it's not a personal choice. You should take the vaccine, but it's still tricky, and I think it's very hard to see things in both ways. It's hard. Okay, so we have 3 more minutes, and I want to thank you all for coming. We had 4 weeks talking about technology. I don't know if you came to all my meetings, you noticed that we talk about this, and we talk about transgenics, we talk about I don't remember the rest, but it was we talk about artificial intelligence and one more I forgot.
Talk about DNA, right?
Hmm?
That scientist guy, the Chinese scientist.
Yeah, we talk about human genetics modification. Thank you. So now we are not talking about technology anymore. I will bring some polemics themes. Next week, we are going to talk about drugs. We are going to talk about open relationships and everything. So if you want to talk about this, please come to the next meetings. And that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this conversation. Hope you feel...
Pamela, tomorrow is a good day to talk about your open relationship.
Yeah, why?
It's
And
Friday.
and Black Lives Matter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, bring your open relationships for the break. What is the name? The Broken Heart Hour. Yeah. So guys, tomorrow we have the happy hour at 10 p.m. Okay. So.
And we have TNT in the morning with Ana Paula Batalha as a host for the first time. So please come to join us. All right. And then we have the happy hour at night, in the evening, starting at 10, and we
also have
share
Spanish
in
at
chat.
8 p.m.
Yeah, we have Spanish tonight at 8
Today,
p.m.
8 p.m.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Today, 8 p.m.
Today. Oh,
2 hours from now.
It's 3 by our time.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy. See you next week. Maybe we'll have TNT movies in the middle of these conversations. I don't know. We'll see, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.